Now, let me just say this for all the slow people. I think Ryan. No, I don't think Ryan. Ryan Coogler is a brilliant, phenomenally talented savant, auteur of a filmmaker. He's going to go down as one of the greats of his generation, no doubt about it. But being able to speak well is not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a skill thing. It's a growth thing. So let's painfully listen to Ryan Coogler explain his, some would say historic. It's not historic. It's been done before him. It will be done after him. But for Ryan Coogler, this deal's a win for him. I still firmly believe that the Warner Brothers handicapped this movie. And then on top of that, you urban people didn't go out and support this. So let's listen to what I've been saying for the last month or so, that it is important to learn how to speak well, take speech classes, take vocal lessons. Doesn't mean you doesn't make you any lesser of a person, doesn't make you less intelligent, less smart, or anything like that. It just shows growth and progression. At some point, we all have to better improve the way that we communicate with, and make you a more effective communicator. Okay, so let's listen to this man explain his deal. And it's painful to listen to because he's so brilliant, and I can see his mind is firing at 1,000,000 miles per second, and it takes too long to translate from the brain to the vocal cords. But let's take a listen.
And talk about what you negotiated in making Sinners, the arrangement you had with Warner Brothers. The New York Times reports Warner Brothers agreed to spend $90 million to make Sinners and agreed to give you a cut of gross ticket sales. Now,
$90 million was too much money for an urban flick about the blues with vampires inserted into it, taking place in the Mississippi Delta in the 1930s. The budget should have been 60 tops, but let's continue.
A rare arrangement known as first dollar gross, meaning before they recoup their costs, you're getting money as well. Warner also agreed, and this is absolutely key, to relinquish its ownership of the film to you after 25 years. The Times reports, quote, some rival film companies were horrified that Warner Brothers would give a film away even after a period of time.
Because Warner Brothers is desperate for a win. Warner Brothers is the Titanic. It is sinking. It's already hit the iceberg. David Zaslav doesn't know what he's doing. Nobody in Hollywood likes him because he's running Warner Brothers like a business and not like a movie studio. David Zaslav is not a movie studio guy. He's a business guy. The two don't mix. Warner Brothers is a sinking ship, which is why Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca were able to get this deal for Ryan greenlit. They were desperate for a win.
Talk about these key components of your contract and why this was so critical for you, Ryan Coogler.
That's a great question. I mean, what I will do is I'll maybe add some context that maybe those articles didn't add. I'm not the first filmmaker to get any of these deals, you know. And Warner Brothers is not the first studio to provide these deals to a filmmaker. You know, so like I think that a lot has been made of my deal in particular. I'm not totally sure why. You know, I have my guesses. You know, but.
I get it. He's from East Oakland. I get it. You're allowed to keep your accent. I get it. But you gotta be a more effective communicator. I've never seen Ryan this in the front of the camera this much. Not even for Black Panther. He was never in front of the camera this much. A lot of people, this is their first time hearing him speak. And he's been doing this almost 10 years now. I would hope his team around him, hey, you're in the spotlight now. We gotta tighten you up. We got to prune some of these edges. We got to, tighten some screws here. We got to get you a little bit sharper when it comes to the speaking engagements. That's no shade, no diss. Everybody can stand to improve in little areas here and there to make them a more finished, polished product. But listening to him can be somewhat cringy. Once again, speaking well is not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not code switching. It's growth.
I've been in the industry long enough to know what kind of deals are possible, and nothing about this deal is a new thing. You know.
What's your
you know,
guesses,
it
Ryan?
is not a I'd rather not say. but
Well, he has $1 billion film under his belt with Black Panther. The second one did 850 million. He's successfully created extended the Rocky franchise with the Creed trilogy. He was lauded for Fruitvale Station, so he's got cachet. His resume was enough. Perfect storm. Ryan's resume, his box office numbers with Warner Brothers floundering studio management, and yeah, he's able to get this deal as he should.
But you know, like the attention on what's happening with this project, you know, outside of it as a you know, as a piece of art and as a piece of commerce has been very interesting, you know. But for me, you know, this film was very important to me. As a writer director, I've made over $2 billion at the global box office. I'm not yet
2.5,
4
Ryan.
years old.
2.5 billion.
It's taken a lot of time, commitment, energy, and I've missed out on a lot of things in my life. Making films that will always be owned by other people. For this one, because it was so personal, and because I had the ability to negotiate. You know, I asked for a few things that were very important to me for this project. You know, and for what it was about and what it meant to me and my family. And thankfully, you know, I was able to get those things I was asking for from Warner Brothers. Okay,
once again, I love Ryan Coogler. He's one of the best of his generation, but he needs to tighten this up. You're going to be out in public speaking more. There's no shame in tightening up the vocal and the speech. There's no shame in that. That's what you do. There's a weakness. There's a chink in the armor. We fix it. We repair it. We bolster it up. Okay. That's my little rant. Y'all have a good one. Peace.